Welcome back, friends. Never easy to predict the US markets on the Fed decision day, but I have tried in the past many times to give you a glimpse of what one can expect before the Fed decision is announced, during, and also at the time of the press conference. So it is something that is always dear to me. I understand people are keen to know what can happen, and definitely making an attempt once again. So we have the US futures, the Dow futures moving a little lower at this point of time, down 40 points, whereas the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq futures slightly higher, as we are about 2 hours away from the commencement of trading on Wall Street. The US Fed is broadly expected to keep interest rates unchanged at the conclusion of its two-day policy meeting today. However, the investors will scan the dot plot for insight into the number and the timing of the rate cuts, with many at this point of time anticipating that the central bank will start lowering rates in June. However, you find that many investment banks are reducing the number of rate cuts in 2024. For example, we have Goldman Sachs reducing the number of anticipated rate cuts from 4 to 3 in 24. There are also concerns about a recent spate of hot inflation reports, which could result in even fewer cuts than what the markets are anticipating. The dot plot could show that we have taken yet another cut out of what has been already there, that is the 3 rate cuts anticipated. The question is, at what point does it hit the market, given we have had this market resilience? Ultimately, it's not just about the Fed reaction function, but the sustainability of the economic growth profile. I believe that the Fed will once again reiterate that it is data dependent, and it's in no hurry to cut interest rates, whereas it is got very much the fact that interest rates have pretty much peaked out on its radar, and would like to commence cutting the interest rates at the earliest point of time, but not as yet. That's what I have as a part of my hypothesis. Therefore, just a little before the rate cut decision is announced, we may see a little nervousness and some fall in the US markets. However, after the decision is announced, and these are all bold predictions, it is not easy. I'm not privy to what the Fed decision finally will be. I presume they will keep at least the interest rates unchanged, but their commentary and what Jeremy Powell is expected to speak at the press conference is another story completely. However, I believe that as the decision on the rates is announced by the US Federal Reserve, then markets may go up a little bit. And during the press conference at 2:30 New York time, you may see a little bit of dilly-dallying, initially up, then a little down. So very, very quickly, as he starts speaking, 2:30 to 45, little up, then a little down, 2:45 to 3. But I still believe that even thereafter, 3 to 3:30 and little beyond, you may see the markets doing reasonably well and somewhat positive as well. These are my best judgment predictions. As I mentioned, I'm not privy, and this is what I assume what he's going to talk in the press conference, what the decision will be. On the basis of that, people wanted our little analysis. We are giving it to you. To get good analysis on a daily basis, also weekly, and where the markets are headed from here, do join our Prime or Prime Plus groups, which are addressed exclusively for the US markets. You can do that by WhatsApping us on 982-086-1044. Alternatively, you can email us at globalmoneyinvestor@gmail.com. It is globalmoneyinvestor@gmail.com. Happy investing and have a great Fed decision day ahead today. Take care. Bye-bye.